right, this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Mermaid Tales, and I'm back finishing up the zodiac readings for the month of June. So for your reading, I'm going to be pulling from an illuminated tarot deck, the Starseed Oracle, and an energy oracle. And I also encourage you to look at the videos for your moon and rising sign so you can get a more comprehensive understanding of how your June 2022 is going to look. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the messages. All right, so Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards came out right away. And on the bottom of the deck is door to personal healing and happiness. So this is really nice energy for you, Taurus. Wow, look at this. So you have the healer of the ages. You have the happy family card. And you have the action card. So whatever you all just like did in May, April especially, I felt like you really were working towards something, and you're gonna get rewarded with this forward movement in the month of June. For many of you, this has something to do with your family, with bringing more happiness to your family situation. This also gives off an energy of the possibility of taking some kind of vacation or having this ability to take some kind of vacation. So lots of action-oriented energy, lots of working energy building up to having the space to be able to enjoy what you attracted into your life. There's this energy, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, that you have been trying to attract something in your life with the healer of the ages. And with this card on the bottom of the deck, the personal door to healing and happiness, you have the word heal and happy in here. So I really do feel like you all, whatever, like if you did any kind of lunar ritual, or you've been setting mantras, or just trying to manifest something when it came to healing and just being happy with your family in the month of May, this is going to be materializing in your life in June, meaning that you're just going to see it in your life. You're going to see these things coming into your life in the month of June. So really, really cool energy. And if there's been any kind of energy of delay and stagnation, you'll see movement with this action too. So nice. Nice summer energy for Taurus. I'm going to clarify with tarot. Wow. So you had the World card come out. So everyone now is starting a new cycle. Every single human on this planet is starting a cycle in some area of their life. For you all, this is on a bigger area with this World card right over the healer of the ages. So this may be not only whatever that you work to heal, you all may help others to heal in that way. So whether this was, maybe you did a lot of work to heal yourself, you may be stepping into a role where you're helping others to heal themselves. Or maybe you worked on healing an addiction or healing whatever, you know, maybe you did work on healing someone else. I feel like you'll just be doing whatever you did on a larger scale. It's connected to your life purpose. You all are meant to be healers. Now that really is, the level of healer is going to depend on whether you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So just try to take how this resonates with you. This energy is going to be strongest for the Taurus Sun signs. So you also had the 7 of Cups, and this card right now is reminding me of bazaar. There's a lot of different meanings to the word bazaar, right? You can think of bazaar like sometimes that's described as something weird, but then you also have a bazaar where you look at really extraordinary things. So it's really how you want to look at what the word bazaar means. But there's something extraordinary about your family. And there's something extraordinary about the gifts you all have, the talents you have. Now, whether this is the family you're born into or the family that you're creating or going to create, again, this is going to differ depending on whether you are a Sun, Moon, or Rising Taurus. But there's just this energy of there being something really extraordinary about your family. And when you're able to look at that, the bazaar, and an extraordinary way rather than, you know, weird, odd. It's almost like the Addams family, you know. Now, that's not going to resonate. Everyone's not going to feel like their family is the Addams family, but that family's just popping up because it was a family where they all sort of were on their own vibe, and they all had like a very similar kind of energy that was just drastically different than most people. And I feel like that's how your family is. So that really is the key to finding happiness in your family, by being able to look at the unique aspects of your family and see it for the extraordinary, magical nature that it is. This also gives off an energy of picking something when it comes to your family. Now, again, this energy is very, very variable. I'm actually going to pull another card to see. Very, very variable. Look at that. Play on words there. All right, there's your card, Taurus. Now let's see. Interesting. So the Three of Cups card came out with this. So this could be picking some kind of event, picking a vacation place, picking a vacation home. This is an energy of a sense of community, and with this being over your family card, this is just you being together with your family in the month of June, and whatever you do together, just all feeling exalted together. You know, I feel like this may be something that, again, this is gonna differ, because for some of you, you may just be attending something with your family, and then you start to notice just how unique and incredible your family is in their own way. Not meaning like comparing them to other families, but just looking at the unique aspects of your family and seeing it for its highest. And where I feel like before it's easier for all of us to get caught up in the negative aspects of our family, our parents, our experiences and stuff like that. But for some of you, I feel like this is a bigger energy where you are going to be showing the other members of your family. Other members of your family may also struggle with, I don't know, it's hard to explain, Taurus. You'll have to comment below, but I feel like some of you, well, many of you just feel like there's something bizarre about your family. Some of you may even want to hide that away. And some of your family members, you may feel like there are some family members who want to hide away from being in the larger circle of your family. But again, you may be introducing more stability to them by showing them how to look at what they have and see the good in it. Just because something is not like everyone else doesn't mean that it's bad, you know? So very interesting energy. Very family oriented month for you, June. And very family oriented June for you, Taurus. And if you feel like you're not connected to family, like as far as biological family, because there's multiple meanings to family. Family aren't just those people that we're born with, and not everyone is born connected to a biological family. So this could just be connecting to those who you consider to be family. It could be finding those who you consider to be family and feeling more connected to them. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands when it comes to this, clarifying this action card. Now, many of you are ready for movement in some area of your life. There's something that you have been building up towards. There's something that you have had your eyes on, that you have been working towards, but for some reasons, for some of you, it could have been perfectionism, feeling the need to perfect it before moving on. It could have been doubt keeping you from moving on. But there's going to be movement in something that you have been building up, creating, working on, had your eye on. Maybe something that you wanted to start, something that you have been looking into. That's what I mean by having your eye on in the previous months. And this is going to come up for you. You're going to take some kind of action on it in the month of June. So you'll just have to see how that resonates with you. And this action is needed because you have everything you need for this thing. You all just weren't really taking action on it for some reason. And for many of you, it's not just like you were hesitant. It could have just been a block, just something blocking you from taking action on something, but you're going to be moving forward with that more. Wow. And even more so when I'm seeing this Ace of Swords kind of energy. So not only moving forward, but moving forward at a very quick pace. You know, so if that's starting school for you, it could be doing like some kind of accelerated program. Or if you had your eye on buying something, it could, and you felt like it was years or months down the road, or, you know, more time needed to make some kind of investment or perfect something. If it's a project or something, this is moving forward sooner than expected. So I'm going to finish up your reading by pulling a couple of cards from the Starseed Oracle. But overall, a really positive month for you. This forward movement could also be connected to whatever was healed, whatever you healed in the previous months. Okay, so both of your cards came out. Well, actually 3 cards came out. So I want to start with this messenger card, because I feel like I was saying something about some kind of message or something, but this card says serious energy brings harmony and balance. So definitely, this is definitely a month and a new beginning when it comes to harmony and balance, not just for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but for everyone in the human collective, if you're open to it and if you allow it to happen. And there's some kind of peace. I feel like there's some kind of peaceful, stable energy to you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So you all, I really do feel like maybe helping other people to achieve whatever you just achieved. Now, this is the blue flame. It says spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. And this is right over Happy Family. You all could be connecting to your starseed family. This could not just be the family, because I was talking about not just a family you were born into. This could be friends that you consider to be family. This could be connecting to ancestral bloodline kind of family, or connecting to starseed family, depending on where you are in your spiritual journey. But with this saying spontaneous awakening, you all may get some kind of visitation from a higher being family, a starseed kind of family. So pay attention to that. Also with this Sirius energy, some of you could be connected to the Orion or the Sirius kind of energy. So look into those. And then the final card is I Remember. It says soul plan, the fated life versus the destined life, or the destiny life. So there is going to be a choice presented to you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a good reading to look into your moon and rising sign, so you can understand this on a deeper level. But it's almost like there is a life that has been laid out for you by others, and there's a life that you're going to choose, right? Your chosen life is your destiny. That's where your destination is. That's where you moving towards things that feel right to you. The fated life is what others have chosen for you, whether that's your family, whether that's society, you know, maybe feeling like there are odds stacked up against you or something, or maybe feeling like because you look or speak a certain way, or because of where you're from, people thinking that you need to do something. For some of you, this is almost like reminding me of being in a military kind of family and feeling like that was an expectation for you. No, I just feel like there's some kind of expectation that you all needed to break through so that you could actually reach your destiny. And when you do, you'll feel more at home and you'll feel more at peace, because you'll be with your people. You know, the life that other people have painted for you, it's not going to resonate with you, because you have to go with what resonates with your soul, not what resonates with what people, like other people's expectations of you. You all may have been misjudged, and some kind of expectation that you felt like you were being forced to follow, and that also could have been preventing some of you from taking action on something. Maybe there's something you had your eye on, but because of family or just some kind of expectation, you felt like it was out of your reach. So this is something that's going to be made available to you in the month of June. So really exciting energy for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But that's all I have for your reading. Please do let me know in the comments below how this resonated with you, and I'll see you all in the next one.